What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Ziglar Sports Podcast. Yeah, I'm your host, Isaiah, and we are live, baby. And tonight, I'll be giving y'all my fourth Tennessee Titans 2024 NFL mock draft post free agency edition. As y'all know, man, my Tennessee Titans were very active the first couple of weeks of free agency, bringing in Lloyd Cushenberry, Calvin Ridley, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Murray, Shadobi Awuzie, Sebastian Joseph Day, and then obviously, y'all, we today finally, officially traded for cornerback with Jerry Sneed, one of the best corners in the game. So the Titans, we've been very active. We made a lot of moves. And so, yeah, I feel like this was the right time to do my four Titans mock draft. I'm going to tell y'all this. I am going to try to be as brief as I possibly can because y'all know the Los Angeles Lakers are on right now. I know a lot of y'all probably going to try to watch this game and watch my stream at the same time. So I'm going to try to speed up this process. I ain't going to be on here long because I'm trying to watch this game too. So, yeah, so without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get straight to how's everyone doing, though, on tonight. Hope y'all are doing well. But yeah, let's get into it, y'all. So let's start this thing up. All right, y'all. So we got 3 trade offers. I will be doing some trades in this mock draft. But I don't like any of these trades, so let's just reject them. Let's reject that one. Y'all, okay. This just goes to show you how unrealistic these mock drafts can be. These mock draft simulators, can be. Because look at this, y'all. Caleb Williams is still on the board. So before I actually get into our pick, let me see if I can go back. It's gonna let me go back. Is it gonna let me go back? Might not. I'm trying to go back to see the first 6 picks, but it doesn't like it's gonna let me go back. But wow, Caleb Williams is still on the board. I don't understand that, y'all, but again, that just shows you how unrealistic this is. So, as y'all can see, okay, it looks like Joe Alt is on the board right now. Let me go to offensive tackle. He isn't, y'all. So Joe Alt already went. Now, y'all know when I did my last week when I did my 2024 NFL mock draft, I had us taking Joe Alt, but he's not on the board in this one. So, y'all, we're gonna do a little bit of a pivot. And I actually think this is fun because I don't want all my mock drafts just to be the same. But I don't think people are realizing how big a need edge rusher is on this team. Just really being honest with you. Okay. Edge rusher is a big need. We have Harold Landry, right? We like Harold Landry. He came on strong at the end of the season. He should be better, right? Year 2 of the ACL injury should be better, right? 2 years off of 2 years, removed from his ACL injury. He should be better. Arden Key, though, y'all. I think Arden Key, we saw last year that Arden Key is really a situational pass rusher. He is not an every down rusher in the NFL. Because y'all, we saw he went like 4 or 5 games where he barely did anything, right? Like seriously. And that really surprised me because I thought Arden Key was going to show that he can be an every down rusher in the NFL, but y'all, Arden Key is a solid player, but he's not that impactful from a game to game basis to be every down rusher. And so I think we really need edge rusher. I really do. And so when I look at this, y'all, we obviously got Dallas Turner on the board, and I'm gonna have a scouting report on him coming out very shortly. But you got Dallas Turner on the board. Now you look at other offensive tackles on the board, right? You got Fashanu, you got J.C. Latham, who is been rumored that the Titans like J.C. Latham. But y'all, in my opinion, if we're going best player available, which I think the Titans should do, I feel like we need to go best player available. Let's say the board was to end up going like this, right? And that Joe Alt is already gone. Then I think, y'all, we should take edge rusher Dallas Turner out of Alabama. And here's the thing. I know this would piss off some Titans fans. I know it would. Okay, I know it would. Some of y'all be pissed off about this. But my thing is this. Dallas Turner is going to be a very impactful player in the NFL for a long time, right? I think he's going to be probably a Pro Bowler at least maybe 4 or 5 times in his career. And so, yes, I know we need a left tackle, but y'all, hey, in this mock draft, our left tackle, Joe Alt, already went. And I don't really feel comfortable about taking any other guys at pick 7 ahead of Dallas Turner. So I had the Titans taking edge rusher Dallas Turner out of Alabama. Y'all, let me tell you something. Edge rusher, or excuse me, this class for edge rushers are not really deep. Offensive tackles is a deep class for them. So I think you could wait. You could wait around. But let's see, y'all. We get ready to be back on the clock right now at pick 38. And y'all, this is where I will start to entertain some trades. Because as y'all know, my Tennessee Titans, we still lack draft capital. So let's see. First trade from the Commanders, we would move back a couple spots to pick 40. We would also gain a third-round pick, pick 78. And then we would gain a 2025 fifth-round pick. Let's keep looking, though. Okay, the Bengals, we would move down 11 spots to pick 49. We also get a 2025 fourth and 7th round pick. And then let's look at this last off from the Falcons. We move down 5 spots and we get a 6th round pick. So y'all, I like this trade for the Commanders. We're only moving down a couple of spots, but we're gaining a 3rd round pick, which is something, y'all, that this team currently does not have. So I like this trade. We're gonna do it, y'all. So we're moving down from pick 38 to pick 40. We're gaining pick 78, and then we're also gaining a 2025 5th round pick. So let's accept that. All right, y'all. So here we are on the clock at pick 40 now. So when you look at the needs that this team has, we need tackle, right? We didn't get tackle with our 7th pick. We need it now. And let's see, y'all. Fortunately for us, there is a guy by the name Patrick Paul that's still here. I had a feeling Patrick Paul is still going to be here. Now, I will say this about Patrick Paul. He is raw, right? He's not ready to go from day one. But I think because we have Bill Callahan, the best offensive line coach in the NFL, I really think, y'all, that if we were to draft Patrick Paul, I think by the end of the season, he would be an all-rookie first-team kind of player. Like, I really do. I think by the end of this year, we'd be like, man, this dude was one of the best tackles in this rookie draft class. Or excuse me. Well, he's one of the best tackles in this draft class. I really think we would say that because I think once he would get with Bill Callahan, oh, my goodness, y'all, we would see a totally different player. Like I said, Patrick Paul is very raw. He is raw. But I think I love his traits, though, y'all. I mean, he's an athletic monster. I love Patrick Paul's traits. So I'm willing to wait on him to develop. I'm willing to wait on Bill Callahan to really just help him become a more consistent player because Patrick Paul has all the physical traits. I mean, 6'7", 330 pounds. I mean, my gosh, y'all. Right, he had a bench rep of 30, bench press of 30, excuse me. So he has all the traits. Physically, he's there. But now we got to just match physical, y'all, with everything else. But I would love this for us. So y'all have us taking Patrick Paul, offensive tackle, out of Houston. Shout out to the Cougars. All right, y'all. So we're going to be back on the clock at pick 78. Remember, we did that trade with the Commanders to gain that 3rd round pick that we so desperately needed. Let's see. So how y'all feel so far? Dallas Turner and Patrick Paul. I really think that we could end up going this route. I think we could surprise some people because we really need edge rusher. All right, let's see. We got 5 trades, y'all. So we move down 12 spots to pick 90. We would gain a 4. We would gain a 6. This is from the Cardinals. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, the Packers they're gonna give us they're gonna give us their 3rd, 5th, and 6th next year. I don't really want that. I don't want any picks next year without getting something this year. The Panthers, I'm not doing this trade. I don't want to move all the way back to the 4th round. The Jets, why y'all doing like the Packers? Y'all try to give up draft capital from next year. I need something, and the Jaguars doing the same thing. So yeah, I don't like any of these trades really. I mean, we could move down 12 spots, but I don't really want to do that. Because I think this is a deep draft class, and I want to take advantage of that, like, kind of right now. I don't want to wait around. So, y'all, let's see who is on the board. I do see Junior Colson here. Great. I see Cameron Kitchens here because we really need a safety. But we also need a linebacker, too. Is Peyton Wilson still here? Peyton Wilson already went. Jeremiah Trotter's still here, though. Okay. What about wide receivers? So we got Tez Walker, we got Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan, Brendan Rice, Johnny. Okay, Javon Baker, Malik Washington. Okay, we might have to think about taking him later. But y'all, so we address edge rusher, we address offensive tackle. I think the next biggest need for this team is safety and linebacker. So I did see Cameron Kitchens. He is here. Now, I will say this about Cameron Kitchens. He had a very disappointing NFL Combine. And when I was doing my NFL Combine winners and losers video, if y'all watched the live stream, if y'all were there on that night, I had him as one of my losers because, man, Cameron Kitchens, I thought he was more athletic than what he was, y'all, but he did not test well at all during the Combine. He also didn't really do anything spectacular in terms of the on-field workouts. His hips look very stiff. He just looked slow. And I was like, So I had to go back and look at the tape, and I'm like, yeah, now I can see it. Y'all, I think Cameron Kitchens, like, he's going to be better served kind of playing towards the box. But that's really not the kind of safety this team needs right now. We need a safety that can play over the top, man, that can cover wide receivers down the field. We don't need a safety that is kind of a box defender. That's just not what we need right now. So I think I still like Cameron Kitchens in terms of his kind of linebacker kind of ability that he has, y'all, so to speak. But I don't know if I really love him as a strong safety anymore, the way I did coming into the season. But nevertheless, y'all, like I said, Junior Costa still on the board. We need a linebacker. Now, I was really hoping that Peyton Wilson was going to be here, but he already went. But I think, y'all, it would be between Junior Costa and Jeremiah Trotter for me. And I just cannot pass up on Junior Costa. And I think he could lead this linebacker room for years and years and years to come, y'all. Y'all know we signed Kenneth Murray, but Kenneth Murray, he is a little bit of a project still because, Kenneth Murray, super athletic, very aggressive, very physical, but he's very inconsistent on. That's the problem with Kenneth Murray. Very, very inconsistent. His highs are highs, y'all. His highs are highs, but his lows are really low. That's kind of my problem with Kenneth Murray. But I think you get a guy like Junior Costa that can lead this defense for years and years to come. And y'all, my goodness, I mean, I feel like with this team on the defensive side of the ball, we've been lacking corner. Now we have them. We've been lacking like that, just great linebacker that can lead this defense, be the quarterback of that defense. You look at the best teams in the league right now, y'all, they have those guys, right? The 49ers, they have a couple of those guys, Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw. You look at the Ravens, they got Roquan Smith, right? So the best teams, you look at the Browns, they have Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So the best teams in the league, y'all, have really, really, really good linebacker play. That's something this team needs to improve on. So you get Junior Costa right here at pick 78, and I would love this. Linebacker out of Michigan. So, y'all, we filling needs. Edge rusher, offensive tackle, linebacker. Okay, and then you could wait around on receiver. I really think we could wait around on receiver because this is such a deep receiver class. You could wait. All right, y'all. So here we are on the clock. 4th round, pick 106. We have one trade from the Raiders. Moving down 6 spots. And we would get pick 112. Then we would get a 7th round, and then we get their 4th and 5th round pick in next year's draft. Now, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, this is realistic. Seriously, because why would the team have to give up their 4th or 5th round pick next year just to move up 6 spots in the 4th round? So I'm not even going to accept this trade, even though, this would be a good trade for us. There's no way a team will give up a 4th or 5th round pick just to move up 6 picks, okay, in the 4th round. I just don't see a team doing it unless a player that they really like has surprisingly, failed at this point. But I just don't see that happening. All right, y'all, but we're back on the clock. And, so we addressed offensive tackle, edge rusher, and linebacker. Now I think is where we can go to the wide receiver market, so to speak, wide receiver market. And y'all, wow, I'm actually surprised he's still here. But Brendan Rice, wide receiver out of USC, big, strong, and physical wide receiver. Obviously, y'all know he is Jerry Rice's son, and he is a red zone demon. This year he had 12 touchdowns. Him and Caleb Williams, y'all, they, had a really, really good chemistry with one another. And, I think, honestly, I think Brendan Rice, his ceiling is higher, in my opinion, than Treylon Burks at this point. Now, I'll say this about Treylon Burks, y'all. I think Treylon Burks, now that we have Calvin Ridley, and he's going to be the third option, at least as of right now, he would be the third option. There's not a lot of pressure on him. But I just don't see any way Rand Carthon would pass up on a talent like Brendan Rice. And Brendan Rice can run, too. I just think people see him as a strong physical kid, which he is, but he can run. And, y'all, what I really love about Brendan Rice, big playability, right? Big playability. He averaged 17.6 yards per catch. So, can you imagine him, Calvin Ridley, and D-Hop? I mean, three dudes that can all run down the field. I know D-Hop and Brendan Rice aren't the fastest dudes, but they can still get down the field. So, I just think at this point, it makes too much sense. Brendan Rice, wide receiver out of USC. Y'all, I'm loving this draft so far. Y'all loving it? Because, man, we got Dallas Turner, Patrick Paul, Julian Colson, and Brendan Rice. I love what we're doing right now. We're addressing these, but we're also going best player available. At least I feel like I've been going best player available. That's what's important. You don't, yes, address needs, but also go BPA, best player available. All right, y'all. So we're finna be back on the clock right now. I'm on reject. I don't even like this trade from the Steelers. But we're back on the clock in the 5th round at pick 146. And so, y'all, now I feel like and I know we still have a need, you could say, on the D line, but this D line class is not the deepest. So there might be something else, so we just have to maybe try to improve via trade or still via free agency. It's not a lot of options left in terms of defensive linemen, but maybe that could be something we try to improve, like I said, via trade or via free agency. Because, I don't like any of these D linemen still on the board. But, y'all, I think we could definitely look at depth at line. We could go back to the offensive line. Manuel, let's see. Not really liking taking any of these dudes right now. Let's go back to edge rusher. Let's see. Ooh, Miles Cole is still here. Okay. Cedric Johnson is here. Xavier Thomas is here. I like those three names. Let's go to corner, though, y'all. Oh, Shaw Smith-Wade is here. Oh, man. I almost feel like I got to take him. I like Shaw Smith-Wade. He had a great Senior Bowl. Let's see. We got Tyke Smith. Okay, because we still could use a safety. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit conflicted. I don't know which way I want to go on this. Because I really like Miles Cole, Xavier Thomas, and Cedric Johnson, but Shaw Smith-Wade, I mean, he would just give us more depth at corner. I know corner is not a need for us now, but we still can use depth, right? Like I like Trey Avery and Caleb Farley, but with Caleb Farley, we just gotta see what he's looking at mentally. We know after last year, he unfortunately lost his father in that home accident that he had. So we just gotta see what Caleb Farley is mentally. Like for him, I'm not even worried about Caleb Farley in terms of football right now, y'all. What he can do for us on the field. Honestly, I'm not. I just want Caleb Farley to be good up here in his mental. So that's really the biggest thing with him. And then with Trey Avery, I mean, I think Trey Avery, I think he should be cut. I'm not the biggest fan of Trey Avery. His rookie year, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. But then this year, I didn't really see the progression I need to see from him. But, y'all, this is tough because, we really could use Shaw Smith-Wade. But we could go edge rusher again. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to take Shaw Smith-Wade. I like Shaw Smith-Wade out of Washington State. He had a fantastic Senior Bowl. If y'all watched him. And he really got on a lot of people's radar. He was already on my radar as a potential day 3 player. But when I saw him at that Senior Bowl, I was like, okay, Shaw Smith-Wade, you're showing why, man. You could potentially be a day 2 guy. But it's just a lot of great corners in this draft class. All right, y'all, we back on the clock at pick 182. So just do a little quick recap. At pick 7, we took Dallas Turner. Pick 40, we traded back to pick 40. And got Patrick Paul. Also, with that trade, we were able to get Junior Colson at pick 78. Then we drafted Brendan Rice at pick 106 and Shaw Smith-Wade at pick 146. How y'all feeling so far? I can't really look at y'all comments right now. Get through this as quick as I can because this Lakers game has started, y'all. Right now, my Lakers, man, we getting whooped. We down 17-4. But, man, come on, Jesus, help us. But, all right, y'all. So we back on the clock. What pick we got? 182. It isn't a no-brainer to pick me. I can't believe he's still here. Tyke Smith the Georgia Bulldogs, y'all. I got any Bulldogs fans in the house? Yeah, I really love this pick, man. Tykee Smith, physical, nasty. He fits what Denard Wilson is all about. Our new defensive coordinator, y'all. He really does. If you notice, Rand Carthon has been trying to, and he has done this successfully. He's been trying to get players, y'all, that fit what our coaches want to do. I mean, just look at what he did offensively. He got Tony Pollard and Calvin Ridley, what? 2 speed guys, right? And what does Brian Callahan said we need? We need to add more speed to this team. Well, you got into Calvin Ridley and Tony Pollard. Then offensively, Denard Wilson said, well, we want to play a tough physical brand of defense. I want dudes that's dogs, right? So he goes out and gets, Rand Carthon does, he goes out and gets Kenneth Murray, Chidobe Awuzie, Sebastian Joseph Day, and L'Jarius Sneed, right? 4 dudes that are super physical, that will get in you. So, and Tykee Smith fits that. He does. Now, does he need some work? Yeah. Is he great in coverage? Now, he ain't great in coverage. But you know what? I'm willing to make on the dude that plays with great effort. And then y'all also, Tykee Smith could offer a special teams value to us. So that wouldn't hurt, that wouldn't hurt as well. So I like us getting him at pick 182. Kind of a shock that he's still here. Well, I like us getting him. So let's take y'all. Tykee Smith, safety out of Georgia. Shout out to Bulldogs. So I think we got, what, 3 more picks here? Yeah, we got 3 more picks left, y'all. And now we'll get up out of here. And then before I get up out of here, man, I want to tell y'all something. But all right, y'all. So we finna be at pick. I think it's it. Okay. Pick 221. And all right, y'all. So field our needs, right? Tackle, wide receiver, corner, edge, safety, and linebacker. Now at this point, we just kind of add depth at whatever position we want to add depth at. And I see my guys, Xavier Thomas and Cedric Johnson, still here. Y'all, I'm going to take Cedric Johnson, edge rusher out of Ole Miss. It's been rumored that the Titans, I think are going to bring Cedric Johnson in for like a top 30 visit. Now, I don't know if that's true, and I'm going to be honest. Y'all know that, these days, especially when we get close, as we start to get close to the draft, there's a lot of rumors out there, so you don't really know what to believe. But I do like Cedric Johnson a lot of Ole Miss. He's a guy that I've watched a lot, with him being at Ole Miss, being in the SEC. He's played well against Bama and Tennessee, especially, and LSU. He had a pretty solid game against LSU, even though they gave up, 49 points in that game. But I like Cedric Johnson. And y'all, you can never have enough edge rushers. I heard Brian Callahan say probably maybe a week or two ago that, you can never have enough edge rushers in the NFL. That's true. You never can. Same thing with corners. You can never have enough corners. You can never have enough edge rushers, man. This league, y'all, is just deep with great offensive tackles and with great wide receivers. So you need, a lot of edge rushers to be able to try to combat those tackles. You need a lot of corners to be able to combat those wide receivers. Sorry, I'm laughing because LeBron's on the bench cracking up right now. It just made me laugh. But yeah, I have us taking Cedric Johnson, edge rusher out of Ole Miss. And y'all, we got a couple picks left at 227. Hey, 227, like the old show. Anybody remember that show? But but yeah, y'all. All right, so we're back on the clock. And let's see. What's the safety market looking like? Dominique Hampton. Oh, they got Dominique Hampton as a safety up in here. That's interesting. Thought they would have him as a corner. Okay, so let's see. Is there any? Let's see. Lineman. Jared Kingston. I think he might be a little bit of a reach to take right here. See, tackles. Andrew Coker. Yeah, he still might be at a reach. Yeah, it's probably a reach too. All right, y'all. Well, we already got wide receiver. We definitely need wide receiver now. Running back. I mean, you know what, y'all? Why not? I'm gonna take Cody Schrader, running back out of Missouri. Why not? I like Cody Schrader. Let's take him. Man, he was so great for Missouri this year. And hey, he could just, he could be a special teams guy. If we decide to carry 3 running backs, well, hey, he could be a special teams guy. He could be maybe a gunner or something. On our last pick, 242, baby. Taj Washington still. Y'all almost want to take Taj Washington. I know we took Brendan Rice. I almost want to go grab his teammate. Let's see. Lineman. Maybe we go another lineman. Edge rusher. I don't really want to. We already what? We got what? Yeah, we took. That's right. I forgot we took Cedric Johnson. So don't need another edge rusher. Could go another corner. Not gonna lie to you. Oh, Kamal Hayden. He's still here. Sheridan Jones is still here. Okay. Mouse Harden. I like him too. Y'all. I honestly think though I'm gonna just go best player available. I know it sounds around, but I think Taj Washington best player available. Super speedy, shifty slot wide receiver. I think Taj Washington, y'all, I think he's gonna be better than what people think. I just think if he gets in the right offense and a head coach that really knows how to use him, Taj Washington is going to be a really good slot receiver in the NFL because he's shifty, has great route running ability, really solid hands, right? And I think he could be a good kick returner. Like you're talking about Taj Washington, if we draft him, he could be our kick returner / our slot receiver, you know, or he could be just a slot receiver for us, or he could just be a kick returner for us. So I had to take him. I know it probably doesn't make the most sense because you're like, well, Zay, you already took Brendan Rice. And we still got Traylon Burks and Kyle Phillips on the roster. But like I said, y'all, when you're doing drafts, at least in my opinion, you got to take best player available. All right, y'all. So my draft is complete. Let's go through the picks once again. So we got Dallas Turner, Patrick Paul, Junior Colson, Brendan Rice, Shaw Smith-Wade. Is it going to let me go down? Hold up. Let me see if I click save. What's going to happen? All right, y'all. Yep, here it goes. As y'all see, yes, I did name it Zay's 2024 Titans mock draft 4.0. All right, so here it goes, y'all. So pick 7, Dallas Turner edge rush out of Alabama. We traded back, and I think it's actually showing y'all trade. Let's go. I'm glad they're showing you trade. So we traded with the Commanders. We received pick 40, so we moved back a couple spots. We also received pick 78, and then we received their 5th round pick next year. And with pick 40, we took Patrick Paul, offensive tackle out of Houston. With pick 78, we took Junior Colson, linebacker out of Michigan. With pick 106, we took Brendan Rice, wide receiver out of USC. With pick 146, excuse me, y'all, that ads try to play. With pick 146, we took Shaw Smith-Wade, cornerback out of Washington State. With pick 182, we took Tyke Smith, safety out of Georgia. With pick 221, we took Cedric Johnson, edge rusher out of Mississippi. Ole Miss, however you want to Ole Miss, Mississippi. With pick 227, we took Cody Schrader, running back out of Missouri. And then last but not least, with pick 242, we took Taj Washington, wide receiver out of USC. So how y'all feeling about that, man? I feel like that was a really, really good draft, y'all. I do. Yeah, I feel like that was a really, really solid mock draft, Titans mock draft. Addressed our needs, but we also were not afraid to just take the best player available. And again, y'all, before I get up out of here, you got to take best player available. I really do. I feel like taking the best player available is always going to be the better option than always just focusing on needs. Sometimes I get it, okay? And sometimes it's great because the best player available could be at a position that you really need. But like with the Taj Washington pick, okay, I probably could have taken another corner or another lineman, but Taj Washington being there in the 7th round, you can't pass up on that. So yeah, you just cannot do that. What's going on, John? What's going on with you, man? But yeah, I could just not pass up on taking him. But yeah, y'all, I think this is a really good mock draft. Before I get up out of here, I want to say, man, I just want to say thank you, God, for continuing to bless me, blessing this channel. Man, y'all, God is just great, isn't he? I mean, he really is. He's just a great God, greatly to be praised. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to him. And then I want to say, man, I just appreciate all the love and support from y'all. This last maybe month or so. I mean, y'all, this was a great month for me, for us, really, because y'all in this too for us. Great month of March, man. And as we get ready to close out this month, I just want y'all to remember that I really, really love y'all. Keep God first, man, in everything you do, right? Continue to serve him, continue to praise him, give him all the glory and honor. Love your family, y'all. Love your friends. I'm telling you, just do those things, and life, it will definitely be great for you. So yeah, just wanted to say that appreciate just all the support, man, and thank you, God, once again. Also, y'all know that the last day of this month happens to be what? Easter. Yeah, it happens to be Easter. Yeah, it happens to be Easter, y'all. So, hey, I think I said this last week, but I will be, all right, posting my pictures. All right, I'm gonna be posting my pictures, y'all, on here, so y'all can see Jose, getting dressed up, So yeah, wanted to say that. And then also, y'all, if depending on, I don't know what Sunday might be for me, but if I have time, I think this would be a really cool idea. But if I have time on Sunday, I want to do a live stream, y'all, but not of me, discussing anything. I want us, all right, to go back and react to my first video that I ever did way back in September. And I just want, especially with it being Easter, but every day you give God thanks. But I just really want us, that day, y'all, to just really thank God for how far that He has brought us. I want to thank God for how far He's brought me in this channel. So yeah, I want us to react. Okay, like I said, if I have time on Sunday, I want to come on here so we can react to my first video I did way back in September. We just see how far God has brought us. Y'all, I actually still remember that video. Still makes me laugh because I'm like, wow. I really, 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 really was a very passionate day. I remember my Titans was coming off a loss to the Browns. But yeah, y'all, that's what I want to do. So if y'all okay with that, hey, give me a quick thumbs up so I can get ready to end this thing. But yeah, if y'all okay with that, that's what I'm gonna do. Again, like I said, it's gonna depend on my schedule. Normally Easter is a very crazy day. You spend it with family and stuff like that. So I'll have to see. But if I end up getting some free time, y'all, yeah, we would do that. And yeah, so does that sound good to y'all? That sound good to y'all? All right, John said sounds good to him. All right, man. Hey, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Remember, laughter is good medicine, so make sure you get your daily dose. Y'all know I'm gonna end it, man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.